Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends. Welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Frisco, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yeah, right here. Here we are, live, at 5, or close to it, closer to it than we have been in a while. Hey, there's a friend up there checking in, saying, hey, glad to see you. Hopefully you'll stick around for a little bit. I don't know how I done that. Maybe you'll stick around for a bit, maybe not. You know, I don't know. Sometimes we see you for a while and then you're out. All right. Hey, today's Veterans Day, so I want to wish all you veterans out there happy Veterans Day. I want to thank you for your service. Uh, we done our part. We threw our part in. We done our hitch, and well, we thank you for each and every one of y'all out there. May God bless you and shine on you and keep you physically fit and mentally straight. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Got some birthday shout outs going out to another veteran out there. That'd be John Schumer. And so here we go. We got a whole list of them. We got shout outs going out to Jim Wallace, Netta King, John Schumer, Sean and Shane Richard, and Marian Davis, Christopher W. Campbell. And so, without further ado, hey Christopher, hey Marian, hey Sean, hey Shane, hey John, hey Netta, hey Jim, hey, it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'm a say. You know, you're 1 year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. Said, hey Jim, hey Netta, hey John, hey Sean, hey Shane, hey, Mar- Marian. Hey, Christopher. Hey, I heard it's birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, bro, it's your happy birthday day you do day. Your happy birthday day today. Hey, hey, hey. Happy birthday to the five of you and many, many, many more. I think that was five. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six of you. Seven of you. Seven of you. Happy birthday to the seven of you. All right. And have many, many more. All right. All righty then. And then we got our Shin Show friends. Oh, those are the fans that are friends. Those are friends that are fans. Fans of the Shin Show. Those are the folks that watch, indulge, and or just pretty much tolerate the Shin Show. Some of them love it. Some of them like it. Some of them even like it enough to share it. Certainly do appreciate it. Yes, sir, Bob. Yep, we got fans. Diana Gray, Martin Kelly, aka Smiley, Savann Murphy Beason, Richie Humarito, Carol Natvig, Lori Moore, aka Lori Taylor, aka Thumper, and Sweet Sunny Day Girl, aka uh, Rachel. Then we got my Pokey Pals. Whatchamacallit should be in there too. Um, Doug Belbell, aka Steve Clary. He's not in there. Well, I'll remember to put him in later. All right. Now I got my Pokepal gals. Them's the Pokepals that hang out on the Pokepal list on the old Facebook page, like Julie Regot, Char Sanders, and Amanda S. Little. Those are the Shin Show shout outs for today. Yeah, on the Shin Show 5 at 5. All right. Hey, how about the weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area? Anybody else out there want to feel a weather forecast for their hometown or area? Let me know in the comments to the right, and I'll get right on it for you. How's that sound? Like to have a 5 day forecast for your own neck of the woods? Well, you just let me know. Already, already. Hey, it was a hot and balmy 43 degrees today. And it was a high temperature of the day, 43 degrees. Are you kidding me? Yesterday was 84 degrees, and today was 43 degrees. Welcome to Missouri, folks. Nowhere but Missouri. Tonight's weather forecast going to be trickling down. It's only 38 out there now. We're going to go back here and check out the weather forecast for the remainder of the day. And the remainder of the day is going to be partly cloudy skies early, and then we'll give way to cloudy skies later on tonight. Low temperatures of 27 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Saturday, uh, November the 12th, some sun in the morning with increasing clouds during the afternoon. High temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Some clouds early will give way to generally clear skies and conditions overnight. Low temperatures of 22 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, November the 13th, we're going to have expect some a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny during the day. High temperatures of 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable, north to northwest at 5 miles per hour. A few clouds overnight with low temperatures of 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable, east to southeast at about 4 miles per hour. And then for Monday, November the 14th, expect a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny skies, high temperatures of 48 degrees Fahrenheit, winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Rain showers in the evening mixed with changing to a steady snow overnight. Not sounding good. 29 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can expect some of that snow to turn into slush, to turn into ice on the roads. So be careful, you morning drivers, and your on your work pursuit, because you're looking at ice. Winds are going to be light and variable. Chances of precipitation 80%. 1 to 3 inches of snow is expected. Ouch, not good. Was going to come down on dry ground with a cold temperature of 40, 48 degrees with cold temperature of, what's that, 29 degrees. But then it decided they're going to change it up on us now. It's going to start out as rain, whereas it was supposed to start out as snow. Not good. We don't like it. Anyway, Tuesday, November the 15th, rain and snow in the morning, then remaining overcast in the afternoon. High temperatures of 41 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 70%. Snow accumulation less than 1 inch. Mostly cloudy skies overnight with um, temperatures of 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Wednesday, November the 16th. Partly cloudy skies with high temperatures of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Hey, there she is. Hey, Rachel. It's sweet sunny day girl showing up. She got the rainbows in the sunshine because let all the sunshine in. Yeah, she down there talking to, yeah, we're getting snow. You guys, Tennessee, are you guys going to get snow in Tennessee? Well, let's just find. Do you want a 5-day weather forecast? I will give you your 5-day weather forecast if you want that. I'm going to do it for you anyway. Either way, we'll try this. We'll do this. Uh, let's see. Nashville, Tennessee, zip code. Well, we'll just use this one. Man, there's an awful lot of them. How can there be so many zip codes in one city? Well, we're just going to go with 370 307011. Three 37011. Wake up. 37011. Nashville, Tennessee. Here we go. 37210. 37210. We'll get a little closer to your house. Actually, they're okay with they're all right with what they've got here. Today, your weather for today. Go to sleep. You guys had a 71 degree weather forecast for the day. Today's temperatures in Nashville, Tennessee was 71 degrees Fahrenheit with 65 degree Fahrenheit wind weather now. Changes in the weather are coming. Go to sleep. Changes in the weather are coming for the remainder of the day and into the night. We're going to have a partly cloudy skies early, then partly becoming cloudy with periods of rain later on tonight, near 35 degrees near 35 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 100%. You're going to get wet down in Nashville, Tennessee. Cloudy skies Saturday, February the 12th. Clouds with periods of rain early. High temperatures of 42 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 90%. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Sunday, November the 13th, mostly sunny skies with high temperatures near 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable northeast at about 4 miles per hour. And then for Monday, November the 14th, sunshine along with some cloudy intervals. High temperatures of 53 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable. Partly cloudy skies overnight with early and then becoming cloudy with periods of light rain later in the night. Low temperatures of 37 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable. Chances of, light and variable east at about 4 miles per hour. Chances of rain 80%. And then for Tuesday, November the 15th, overcast skies with rain showers at times. High temperatures of 49 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. Mostly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And for your fifth and final day of your 5-day forecast for this Nashville, Tennessee area, you got cloudy skies. Wednesday, November the 16th, cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy in the afternoon. Highs near 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies with low temperatures of 26 degrees Fahrenheit overnight. Winds light and variable northwest at about 6 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your Nashville, Tennessee weather forecast. Let the sunshine in. Let all the sunshine in. I will do that one. Let's see. Well, you don't have to worry about just rain. Rain. Going to be falling all over the place down there. You'll be floating away. Get you a boat. Be prepared. Get a boat. Sitting in Walmart parking lot right now, waiting out the 5 o'clock traffic. Oh, yeah. Bumper to bumper, is it? See, I can't do a traffic report. I don't know why I can't kind of come up with something like that with the way computers are these days. You would think that they would be pretty accurate. Every time I do one, I get one highway, which is the closest one to me, which doesn't really do all the people a lot of good because they want to see the big area, not the little area. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, let all the sunshine in. We'll see if we can find it. Song lyrics, let all the sunshine in. Or maybe it's just let the sunshine in. We start, we look at one another, short of breath. We are with walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing smiles from laboratories, facing a dying nation of moving paper fantasies, listening for the new told lies with supreme visions of lonely tunes. Somewhere inside something there is a rush of greatness. What? I have no clue. Let all the sunshine in. Let sunshine in. Let the sunshine in. Let the sunshine in. Yeah, because it's all I know of the thing. And it's the last 10 verses of the song is Let the Sunshine In. Yeah, I have avoided traffic for 3 years now. I am about the best traffic avoider that there is. I almost always pull off into a parking lot of fast food places and wait for the traffic to go down. There you go. It's an age of Aquarius. That was it's a dawning of the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. Aquarius. That was the play that it came out of, or the movie, whatever. But yeah, that's where it came from. But it's the fifth dimension. Yeah. Not that I know anything about that song. It is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. I can try it. Song lyrics, dawning of the age of Aquarius. Yes, it's the same thing. I don't see Aquarius in there at all. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see that part where I was like, Aquarius. Oh, okay. Goes in to let all the sunshine in, or let the sunshine in. Gotcha. Okay. Because I never really watched the movie per se. What did I just tap? I've been tapping that thing all night. Gives me a game called Minesweeper. Oh, it's a nice game. It's fun to play until you blow up. But anyway, let's see, where am I at now? Oh, I got to do something. Got to do something. What do I got to do? Are we going to sing? Are we going to sing? I can sing. I can sing because I'm happy. Oh, I found it online. It's called Aquarius. Let the sun shine in. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm not familiar with the uh, first interlude part of it. Sing a song by Karen Carpenter. You want me to sing a song? Song lyrics, sing a song. Song lyrics, sing. Song lyrics, just sing. Song lyrics, just sing. Not sing, sing. Song lyrics, just sing a song. Do you think you gotta hide it? Don't keep it on the shelf. Let your ways start moving. Watch the way I do it, do it, do it. See me do it like nobody else. If we sing it all together, if we sing it all as one, it's not a thing you'll see. Once again, everybody's looking. See, you're looking now. Watch the way we do it, do it. Hold up and watch how I do it. 'Cause we do it like nobody else. Let me hear you sing. Don't you stop it. That ain't the song we're looking for. Song lyrics, The Carpenters. We just do it that way. A to Z lyrics. Sing, sing a song. Make it happy. Make it long. It don't matter if it's not good enough to love that for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. I know which one you're talking about. I'm sure that's the one you're talking about it, but I can't find it. A song for you. Song lyrics, just sing a song by the Carpenters. Song lyrics, just sing a song by the Carpenters. There, maybe that'll give it to us. Yeah, there we go. Called Sing. Sing a song. See, I tried to find it under Sing a Song, but it wouldn't let me. Sing, sing a song. Sing out loud. Sing out strong. Sing all good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing, sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I said la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Sing, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong, sing oh love there could be. Sing for you and for me. Sing, sing a song, Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Gong, 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 gong. There. Yeah. What's a peppers and cookies? I got cookies and a peach. I guess that's a peach. I got peach and cookies. I told my boyfriend you said we could come visit you sometime. Oh, yeah. Good. What'd he say? What did he say? Come on up in a visit here in St. Charles. I'll show you around the town. 'Cause there's all kinds of stuff to do. There's everything for me and you. You'll be surprised at what you see. You'll be surprised at what you learn. Because we're the first state capital of Missouri, and well, we're proud to be. Oh, he lives an hour away from you, but we could meet and then drive up someday. Yeah. But Nashville is, which one? The first one? The sing a song or the one I just made up? Let's see. Where was I at? No, thanks. I do it all the time. Actually, some people pray in tongues. I pray in songs. So half the time I'm praying, I'm singing God's lyrics. That way He knows. And so anything. If I want to get a message across to somebody, I sing it, and just kind of make them up as they go along. I don't know. It's just a gift from God. Amen. Let's see, where am I at? Oh yeah. We got beds, we got breakfasts, we got bed and breakfasts, Airbus bed and breakfasts, whatever Airbus is. Don't know what that is, but they've got them here, lots of them, because well, I don't know what it is about a small town, but a small town's got small people with big minds and big hearts. Yeah, Big Heart is a place to start, so don't forget. Come on by my little hometown of St. Charles and look us up and stay a while. An Airbnb, it's where they rent out houses like a hotel. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's what they got. They got bunches of them. 2, 3 blocks away from me, there's 500, or there's about 6 of them in a row. Yeah, now see if you guys are, do you guys gamble at the boat? Or not gamble per se. Do you guys waste money at the boat? Lose money at the boat? Donate to the boat? If you do, we've got a lot of boats around here, and they've got a lot of uh, hotels. And if you've lost enough money at the boats in your neighborhood, they'll buy. They're liable to put you up at a boat in our neighborhood. Gambling casino. They changed the rules when they first came out with the gambling casinos here in Missouri. Brother Mel Bond. Mel Bond. Brother Mel Bond. Or our pastor Mel Bond. Let's see. Pastor Mel Bond Ministries. The Age Gap, or the A Gap Church. Resources. Location. How about location? About home location. Come on now. Give me a quick location. Located here in Missouri. Pastor Mel Bond. Okay, there you go. Point Prairie.
In Wentzville. Okay. That's 20 miles prior to getting to me. No, wait, you're coming up you're coming west, northwest. So yeah, it's past me by just a little bit. Just a little bit, maybe 20 to 30 miles past me in Wentzville. Point Prairie Road out in Wentzville. Yeah, no, miles, not minutes. Depends on how fast you drive. If you're doing 100 mile an hour, you can probably make it out there in 20 minutes. It's about 30 miles past me, though, is all. Not all that far. Yeah. Here we go. No, not Gmail. That's not what I wanted. I was going to Google Map it for you. Point Prairie Lane. Wake up. Point Prairie Lane. Wentzville. Go to sleep. Let's see. How far is that away from me? North Point Prairie Road. Yeah. Wentzville Township. Let's see. No, I want it to come from me, like a map. I don't just want to know where it is. I want to know how to get there. Say directions. There. Okay, from here. Okay, yeah, you're looking at 32 miles or 32 minutes. It's only 29 miles and 27. Go to sleep. 29.7 miles, 32 minutes. So, yeah, you're not talking too far away. Pretty close. Point Prairie Lane. So, there you go. 32 minutes away. Now, of course, I don't know how early his services are or whatnot. If he's got some 7 p.m. services, I can make those. But if he doesn't have none of them, it's pretty difficult for me to get 32 minutes away. Right now, the traffic is at a 32-minute run. We don't know what it is on a bustling Sunday morning when all the churchgoers are on the roads, headed for the houses of God and their homes of worship. Do they do that? It's kind of bummer when you get out on the road and you're headed for church and there ain't nobody on the highway, ain't nobody on the road because, well, now of course we do have an 11 o'clock service at our church, so most of the people have been in their church for an hour before we get to ours. So I can understand why the roads are clear around here because they're already at church. Yeah, that's what I'm going to figure. That's what I'm going to claim. That's why the traffic doesn't slow me down on my way to church because everybody else is already in their church. Yeah, here I am looking off this way again. Why am I looking off that way? It just makes no sense to me. Hey, you know what? I better do some kid reading. Got to read to some kids. My grandkids, that is. Oh, the Shen show, yeah. Do you got any stories, bedtime stories that you remember as a kid? Rachel? I mean, you've probably heard all the ones that I tell, all the ones that I tell. Jonah and the whale? Well, I can try to do that, but it comes up Jonah and the big fish. Actually, you know what? I'll pull it up under the Bible, though.
Wake up. Scriptures with Jonah and the whale. Go to sleep. John's story in record in 2 Kings 14:25, the book of Jonah, Matthew. That is that. Jonah. Okay, here we go. Jonah and the whale story summary. No, I don't want the story summary. I want the story. Let me just do it this way. 2 Kings 14:25, the book of Jonah. All right. Here, we'll do it this way. We'll go history. We'll go to the Bible. Beltway. That's, wow. Should be in here because I was just there a few minutes ago when I done the daily bread. Oh, the daily bread. Bible Gateway. There we go. Select all. Wake up. Select all. The story of Jonah. And the whale. Backspace. Okay. He's got his own story. Select all. Jonah 1. Go to sleep. Okay. We finally got here. Are we ready? Jonah and the whale. The book of Jonah. Didn't know that he had his own book, but I guess he does. Hey kids, hey look, it's TV Grandpa once again, ready to lull you off to sleep. That's right. So because it's TV Grandpa, I'm going to give you permission. Of course, Mom and Dad will probably say, get on off that couch. Don't be jumping on the furniture. But guess what? Jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head, because TV Grandpa is going to lull you off to sleep with another relaxing story. Tonight's story is going to be called Jonah Flees from the Lord. And it's all about this character in the Bible named Jonah. Well, the word of the Lord, he came to Jonah, son of Ammite, and go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because its wickedness has come up before me. But Jonah ran away. Yes, he did. He ran from the Lord, and he headed for Tarshish. And he went down to Joppa, where he found a ship bound for the port. After paying the fare, he went aboard and sailed for Tarshish to flee from the Lord. Then the Lord sent a great wind upon the seas, and such a violent storm arose that the ship threatened to break up and fall apart. Well, all the sailors were afraid, and each cried out to his own God, and they threw the cargo overboard into the seas to lighten the ship. But Jonah had gone below deck, where he just lied down and fell asleep. Now the captain, he went to him and he said, how can you sleep? Get up
and call on your God. Maybe he will take notice of us so that we will not perish." Then the sailors said to each other, "Come, let us cast lots to find out who is responsible for this calamity." So they did cast lots, and it fell on Jonah. So they asked him, "Tell us, who is responsible for making all this trouble for us? What kind of work do you do? Where do you come from? What is your country? From what people are you?" He answered, he says, "I'm a Hebrew, and I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the seas and the dry land." This terrified them, and they asked, "What have you done?" You know, you knew he was running away from the Lord. They knew it, and they knew he was running, and they could see that in his eyes because he had already told them that that's what he was doing. Well, the sea was getting rougher, and the tiny ship was tossed. And so they asked him, "What should we do to you to make the sea calm down for us?" Jonah, he just girded up his loins and he said, "Pick me up and throw me into the sea." He replied that, and it will be calm. And I know that it is my fault that this great storm has come upon you. And so instead, the men did their best to row back to land, but they could not, for the sea grew even wider and deeper before them. Then they cried out to the Lord, "Please, Lord, do not let us die for taking this man's life. Do not hold us accountable for killing him, an innocent man. For you, Lord, have done as you pleased." Then they took Jonah and they threw him overboard, and the raging sea grew calm right then and right there. At this, at this, the men greatly feared the Lord, and they offered a sacrifice to the Lord and made vows to him. Jonah's prayer. Now the Lord provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah up, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and for 3 nights. Well, where's the rest of the story? We'll try this. Well, from inside the fish, Jonah prayed to the Lord his God. "In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. From deep in the realm of the dead, I call for help, and you listened to my cry. You hurled me into the depths, into the very heart of the seas, and the currents swirled about me. All your waves and breakers swept over me. I said, I have been banished from your sight, yet I will look again towards your holy temple. The engulfing waters threatened me. The deep surrounded me. Seaweed was wrapped around my head to the roots of the mountains. I sank down, down, down. The earth beneath barred me in favor and forever. But you, Lord my God, brought me life and bought my life up from the pit. And when my life was in ebbing away, I remembered you, Lord, and my prayer rose to you and to your holy temple. Those who cling to the worthless idols turn away from God's love for them. But I was, with shouts of grateful praise, will sacrifice to you. What I have vowed, I will make good. I will say, salvation comes from the Lord. And the Lord commanded the fish, and it vomited Jonah out onto dry land. Then the word of the Lord came to Jonah again, a second time. Go to the great city of Nineveh and proclaim to them the message that I had given you. Jonah obeyed the word of the Lord this time, and he went to Nineveh. Now, Nineveh was a very large city. It was 3 days to go through it, and Jonah began going by going a day's journey into the city, proclaiming, 40 more days and Nineveh will be overthrown. The Ninevites believed God. A fa- and a fast was proclaimed, and all of them, from the greatest to the least, put on sackcloth. When Jonah uh, when Jonah's warning reached the king of Nineveh, he rose from his throne, took off his royal robes, covered himself in sackcloth, and he sat down in the dust. This is the proclamation he issued in Nineveh. By the decree of the king and his nobles, do not let people or animals, herds or flocks taste anything. Do not let them eat or drink, but let people and animals be covered in with sackcloth, and let everyone call urgently on God. Let them give up their evil ways and their violence. Who knows? God may yet relent and with compassion turn from his fierce anger so that we will not perish. Well, when God saw what they had did and how they turned from their evil ways, he relented, and he did not bring on them destruction, for he uh, had threatened the destruction that he had threatened. Now, Jonah was really not happy about this. This is for sure. Now, but to Jonah, this seemed very wrong, and he became very angry. He prayed to the Lord, isn't that what I said, Lord, when I was still at home? That that is what I tried to forestall by fleeing to Tarshish. I knew that you are a gracious, compassionate God, slow to anger and abounding in love, a God who will relent from sending calamity. Now, Lord, take away my life, for it is better for me to die than to live. But the Lord replied, it is right for you to be angry. Jonah had gone out and sat down at a place east of the city. There he made himself a shelter, sat in its shade, and waited to see what would happen to the city. Then the Lord God provided a leafy plant and made it grow up over Jonah to give him shade for his head to ease his discomfort. And Jonah was very happy about the plant. But at dawn the next day, God provided a worm which chewed the plant so that it withered. When the sun rose, God provided a scorching east wind, and the sun blazed, and Jonah's head was so hot that he grew faint, and he wanted to die, and said, it would be better for me to die than to live. But God said to Jonah, it is right for you to be angry about the plant. It is, he said, and I am so angry I wish I were dead. But the Lord said, you have been concerned about this plant, though you did not tend it or make it grow. It sprang up overnight and died overnight. And should I not have concern for that great city of Nineveh, in which there are more than 120,000 people who cannot tell their right hand from their left, and also many animals? And so that was it. That was God saying, you know, I have to care for everyone, not just you and what your plans are, because you might want one thing, but God's plan is bigger than yours and greater than yours, and he knows what's best for all. not just what's best for you. There you go. That was Jonah and the Whale. Book of Jonah. Oh, you're well. Hey, thanks. I know it's a great story. I always have. Sometimes I go to this Shen show stuff. My stuff that's in the Shen show, and I go to the Bible stories, and a lot of them throw in a different kind of message whenever I go to the Bible stories. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, or not make a lot of sense. It's blasphemy to me. So I found that when I'm doing the Bible stories, I try to go just straight to the Bible and try to do them that way. Much better for the kids. It sure is. They get the real story. They get the real thing. To keep in contact with me by email. Oh, I think I've got your email address. Not sure. Let me check real quick. Oh, what was that? L L N L M N O P Q R S S. Sweater department. Swear department. Oh, sewer department. Spinal cord clinic. Stacy. I have no sweet sunny day girls. Do I have any whatchamacallits? Oh, LMNOP. Q R S. No Rachels either. Got some representatives, some Rons and some Ronnies, but no Rachels. Possibly, but in my situation, I would prefer that it be a little warmer. I love the warmth. I hate the cold. The cold is too cold. But yeah, I can give you mine. It's my full name, shenandoah@gmail.com. If you want me to type it in there, I will. It's not that I and or well, you know what? Regot 636-345-1025. Cut line. Paste that. There. One of these days you can give me a call, and I can't text. I mean, I can text, but I can't text very well. Go to sleep. I'm working through a phone operation system, which whenever I go to text, she don't understand what I'm saying anyway. Yeah, it can be all. It doesn't. It's not sensitive. No, not case sensitive at all. So it can be uppercase, lowercase. Some of it's all lowercase. Some first name is sometimes uppercase, and my middle name's uppercase at the beginning of it. So, all right. Oh, yeah, I got to do the daily bread portion of the program. If I don't do the daily bread portion of the program, then I won't get my advertisement in for the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 is Jeremiah 50 through Oh, and I say 50 through, but it's not. It's 50 and Hebrews 8. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. The source is today's scripture. Is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. And the scriptures to come up with the source is Mark 7:14 through 23. And what is this source about? Again, Jesus called the crowds to him and he said, "Listen to me, everyone, and understand this. Nothing outside a person can defile them by going into them. Rather, it is what comes out of a person that defiles them." After he had left the crowd and entered the house, his disciples asked him about this parable. "Are you so dull?" he asked. "Don't you see that nothing that enters a person from the outside can defile them? For it does not go into their hearts, but into their stomach, and then out of their body." In saying this, Jesus declared all foods clean. He went on, "What comes out of a person is what defiles them. For if it is from within, out of a person's heart, that evil thoughts come: sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, malice, deceit, lewdness, envy, slander, arrogance, and folly. All these are evil from within inside and defile a person." So there you go. It doesn't matter what you take in foods. Whatever you eat now is clean. So if you eat a pig, if you eat a pork steak like you'll find in Missouri, within 100 miles of the St. Louis Arch, you won't find a barbecue pork steak. Barbecue pork steak. But here in Missouri, we're proud of our barbecued pork steaks. We sure are. St. Louis area is proud to have a barbecue pork steak, for sure, for sure. But within 100 miles of the Arch, you're out of the loop. You don't get one unless you know somebody from Missouri and they just happen to come by town and they buy up some pork steaks and you all barbecue them up on the grill and they sizzle and they pop and they crack and the smoke comes up rolling off of them charcoal bricklets. And wow, I tell you, the aroma is so pleasing. And then that barbecue sauce gets slathered on them and it gets thicker and thicker as they cook and it marbleizes. Oh, I'm telling you, folks, you take that and some tater salad and you get yourself a big old hunk of hard rolled bread. Mm, mm, mm. I'm telling you, friends, you don't know what you're missing. Alrighty. Oh, you made a note. I thought I'll read that one. I did read that one. Okay. Hey, you know what? That looks like the show. Are you about ready to go? If you're about ready to go, I'm ready to go. I got to eat yet tonight. Well, it's only 6 o'clock. Well, I tell you, time really flies when you're having fun. But I'm sure my roommate would like to get into the kitchen some more there and make a little more racket. Oh, you listen to the Bible with Briscoe every day. And do you hear my background noise all the time or any times? Does it distract from the message? Do it, do it, do it. Because that's one of the questions I have. Because I know a lot of times it gets pretty loud behind me. And I don't know if that distracts from the message or not. Yes, it is distracting. Some, I'm sorry to say. All right, well, I'll have to check into making sure that that doesn't happen. Uh, we'll just go that route. Make sure that it doesn't happen. I'll just say I'll either do it earlier in the day or no, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It would possibly hurt my roommate's feelings. But yeah, I would think it would be distracting because, well, it distracts me. A lot of times, well, the other night he threw something in the hot grease that was partially ice crystalled, and that thing went up and went, psh, and it was about scared me out of the chair. I almost got up, started walking. Hallelujah. But yeah, okay, thanks. I appreciate that. That way I can say, hash up in there. You're distracting my listeners, which is good to know. That's why I asked. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to know, and I wouldn't expect you to not to tell me. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I wouldn't expect you to tell me any different. I asked the question. I would prefer the truth. So you ain't hurting my feelings none. It's like that's like one of those things, you know. Somebody will ask you a question, and rather than tell them you don't know, I've been to people like that. They tell me I don't know. If they tell me I don't know, I'm like, thank you for your candor. I would prefer that you told me you didn't know than to tell me and go through a whole string of stuff, making stuff up as you go along, and then all of a sudden, come to find out, check another source, you didn't know what you was talking about. So I'm happy that you told me that yes, it is distracting because I kind of thought so, and it really bothers me when it's going on behind me. Now that's what hurts my feelings is it bothers me while I'm doing my reading because it's like you would think uh, we'd have some consideration going on, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Mutual consideration. Anyway, all right. Hey, it looks like the Shin show's about to come to an end. I said, well, got a song for you. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Thanks, Rachel, for coming on in today. It was wonderful to see you and great to talk to you. Goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Hey, I'm certainly going to miss you on the show. Hopefully, you come back tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope you are too. So, goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow because, well, God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. All right. Bye bye, y'all.